Hello, Aries. This is Linda Willow Roberts from I'm a Manifestor Facebook page. I'm joining you today to use the I'm a Manifestor Magical Oracle cards to have a look at your love reading for February 2021 for Valentine's Day. I also wanted to share with you, I'm actually organising a workshop which is on the 22nd of the 2nd, 2021, and it's 2022 USD dollars to look at love in 2021. We're not wanting the superficial connections with relationships that we've had before. We're wanting in-depth, and I'm wanting to show you how to get the love for your highest good in that workshop. You can purchase my cards at lindawillowroberts.com.au, and you can also follow me on YouTube, which is Linda Willow Roberts. Now, if anybody's commenting under this post in the comments that isn't me, asking you to email them, please know that they're not me, not connected with me, and report and block them. Okay, Aries, let's have a look. So we'll put the cards up on the screen. So we're tapping the cards. Aries 2021, what is your love reading? What does Spirit need you to know in relation to love in your life? Oops, and they all fell out. So 2021. Okay, so Aries, what do we need to know for you in your loving partnerships, relationships for February 2021? Valentine's Day is a lovely time to actually nurture and share how you feel about somebody, and it's about being special to yourself, looking after yourself. Let's have a look, Aries. What do you need to know? Aries, a few shuffling out. You're very, very, very fiery, passionate sign, Aries. So maybe there's a few things on the cards for you. Let's have a look. We've got career. That's not very loving, but you know, when you're doing what you love to do, everything else falls into place. So maybe it's your life purpose. Maybe the career path that you're doing is putting you in a place of meeting somebody that you work with or work around or connect with. So let's have a look. This is just not for singles. It's for partnerships, relationships. Let's have a look. What else is Spirit telling us, Aries? Shine. I love the shine card. Okay. Let's have a look, Aries. What else do you need to know? What else do you need to know? For love, love, love. I love love. Okay, and the next card is the jigsaw. So that's really interesting. So your story, Aries, is starting to unfold. Okay, so this career card's all about life purpose. It's about you doing the thing that you're here on earth to do, stepping in that space of loving the work that you do. That happens, like I said, things fall into place. It just happens. When you're doing on the path that you're supposed to be on, things fall into place. But what this is creating is this shine, this positive, confident you that's got this inner shine, and this is how you attract people. It's because you're doing what you love, Aries, and you just shine and you glow from it, and you just radiate from internally to externally. And then you've got this jigsaw puzzle. So Spirit's putting the jigsaw puzzle of your life together in relationship to love at this point in time. So there's nothing more that you need to do really, other than, you know, there might be a pause while Spirit's getting divine timing, putting everything together, people's free will and other things that they're doing. And this is Horus. He's got the sees everything on the card. I think that you can see that maybe. Horus, yep, he's up there. So that Spirit can see everything. They know what everybody else is thinking, what they're doing, what's coming up, and so they're putting the pieces together for you. So this is just beautiful. So in the aspect of that you are in a partnership, you're working, you're doing what it is that you love, your ability to shine from internally is shining your light, is actually helping your partner and the people around you, okay? And it's helping bring everything together that you need for your highest good. So that's a really good first start. So Aries, let's have a look in relationship to love. What is the career card indicating for love for you in February, Aries? Let's have a look. Let's have a look, Aries. What do you need to know? Let's have a look. For the career, for Aries. Oh, look at that. That's the love card. So if you are single and you might be meeting somebody, Aries, around your workplace, but you're loving your career. So let's have a look at shine, Aries. Where does shine, the shine aspect, come into your love life and loving life, your relationships, your partnerships? Where is that going to affect? Okay, what's my next step card come up? So this is the only wild card in the pack. So in a moment, Aries, we will hold that out and we'll ask what's my next step in relation to this reading. Jigsaw puzzle, Spirit, what does Aries need to know regarding the jigsaw puzzle for their love life, February 2021? What does Aries need to know? What does Aries need to know, please, for the jigsaw puzzle? The addiction card came out, so that's really unusual that it would come over the jigsaw card. So if you notice that I always ask nearly 3 times for when I'm doing a reading, it's because I've always done it. I've always said what I needed to say 3 times, called somebody's name 3 times, put the intent out to Spirit for 3 times. That's what I've done. So here we go, Aries. We've got you loving work, loving your career, doing what you're here to do. May mean that you're the person that you're connecting with in love is doing a similar occupation to you. You might not work together, but you may be on the same level. Connection-wise in love regarding how you look at things, how you work, your career, your goals, those sorts of things. Now we've got the what's in next step for the shine. So you've got this connection, you're shining, you're feeling the inner light inside of you, and then you've got the what's my next step card. So the what's my next step card is then putting you, well, what do I do now? Okay, I'm loving this. I've got this connection. I'm shining. I'm feeling great. I'm feeling good. But then what do I do? And maybe Spirit's over here putting the jigsaw puzzle together, and there may be an addictive behaviour that is holding it back a little bit, that they're waiting for that to be cleared. So when we're talking about an addictive behaviour, Aries, it could be a pattern that you're doing in relationships, or a pattern that in love, that you may be just loving somebody from afar and not actually telling them how you feel. It could be that you're going for the same sort of person again, that's it's not quite balanced. It could be addictive behaviours, as in alcohol, drugs, gambling, those things as well, but it's something that's out of balance. Okay, so the love's there, you're shining, you can feel it, the jigsaw puzzles together, but there's something not quite right, something out of balance that is affecting the jigsaw pieces to come together. Okay, so let's just, I'm going to hold the what's my next step, because this is the wild card in the pack. I'm going to hold that card out. And then I'm going to say to Spirit, okay, for Aries, what is the next step that they need to take? What is the next step that's going to help them in their loving relationships for February 2021? So let's have a look. What's my next step, Spirit, for Aries? Aries needs to know what's their next step. You know, what do I do? That could be where you're at the moment, Aries. The addiction card came up straight after I pulled it. Now you can't fake this stuff, Aries. This is as honest as Spirit gets, right? I pulled the What's My Next Step card. I shuffled and got the addiction card. I put all the cards back into the pack. I held the What's My Next Step out because it is the wild card, and shuffled, and the addiction card has come out again. So let's just talk about addictive behaviors in relationships. Now, addictive behaviors in relationships, like I said, could be patterns. It could be that you haven't released the past relationships, you haven't emptied out to bring in something new of a new vibration. It could also be areas that if you're vibrating at this level, and spirit will bring in something that matches that vibration. So if you want to change what you're vibrating at so that you attract something different, you need to do something different. You can't expect to vibrate at this level and get something new, because that they will bring something in that matches that. So it certainly have a really good look, Aries, at what patterns keep coming up, especially at the moment, because we've got Mercury in retrograde. So that brings up old people, that brings up old patterns. So just have a look at that. Now, it also can be substance abuse. It can be addictions in gambling, alcohol, whatever. So have a look, is that you, or is that your partner, or is that your future person that you're looking at? Because this is, What's My Next Step is looking at this addiction part, at the cycles. And on this card, you can see that there's hands that they've broken the chains. See, they've worked through the addictive behaviors and they're now open. So this isn't a card that this is the addiction and then that's it, that's the way it's going to stay. Sekhmet is on this card. He's an Egyptian archetype, a healer, and Raphael. You can call upon them to help you with the addictive behaviors. You can call on all of the healers in all different archetypes to please come in and help me with any addictive behaviors. Help me let go and move forward for my highest good. There are things that you can say and do. You can go and seek professional advice. You can go and book in and talk to people, professional people, about how you can work through this. Even if it's a partner or it's a relationship or a friend that you're in this cycle with and they've got the addictive behavior, that they've got to learn their lessons and you can't do it for them. But you can actually, there are support groups for partners, for couples, for people that have got addictive friends and relationships. So you can certainly have a look at that. But that's Aries, that's your next step, is looking at the addictive behaviors that are associated with you and other people. I feel more that it's addictive, maybe a little obsessive relationship, that you're actually a little bit as obsessive about a person or they are you. You need to have a look at what you're attracting when you are obsessive thinking about a person all the time, and see and ask, how is this going to make me feel? If I am with this person, how does it make me feel? If I'm wanting to be with this person, they have addictive behaviors or obsessive tendencies, then how is that going to make me feel? Is it going to bring in the feelings that you want to have, Aries? So I don't look at the addiction card as a negative card. I've had a very addictive personality in my life. I've done everything to excess at stages, and I've been the self-sabotaging queen, Control-Alt-Delete that. And I really have tried to come into balance, and I'm not that addictive person anymore. But I can be a little bit obsessive. So have a look at where that is in you, because whatever you do and improve in that situation is going to benefit you in the long term for your life. Addictions only help you in the short term. They get the dopamine going and they always want you to want more. Serotonin is the feeling that we want to do. So, whether you work through it yourself, have a look at the patterns, the addictions, and work, or whether it's your partner, you need to work through it because the chains are broken and that you can move forward. So Aries, I hope that that can help you. I'm running the workshop on the 22nd of the 2nd, and you can find the link underneath this post and the link to my Facebook page. I'm a manifestor Facebook page. My web is lindawillowroberts.com.au. You can have a look at my services, book a reading with me, or order the cards of my book. But Aries, I hope that gives you some ideas, some clarity, some information to look at where you are in your loving relationships for February, for Valentine's Day 2021. Thank you. Bye.